Mm-mm.
All right. Hello, everyone. Happy April 5th. Wow. April 5th already, James. Crazy. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Year. Well, halfway. Well, almost halfway. But, I got 2 months till the Stampede. I've been counting people. I have 2 months till I get that Alice Cooper photo book. And then I have 3 months till Cheap Trick. So, I'm happy. But anyway, guys, before we start the podcast, there are a new set of rules. I didn't like at all the way things went last week, so I apologize on my half as well. And it got out of control. There are new rules, and I would like these rules to be followed. And yeah, but that's all I'm gonna say. But I forgave everybody. I have forgiven everybody, and I'm letting everything just go. Let's slide, and we'll go. All right. So James, you ready for your review, buddy?
I was born ready. All
Man,
right.
forward to be alive.
Excuse me. I
Okay.
just burped there. Hey, Jeff. Welcome in.
Oh, hi Jeff. How you doing, sir?
So I'm excited tonight, my friend.
Oh,
Hey,
terrific.
Dr. Rick.
Oh,
I am excited
come on,
tonight
talk.
for my
I've been.
review. So let's get into it.
I'm
What
sorry.
happened?
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, what's he doing?
I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, I know nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, originally I saw this movie in the theater when it first came out with my friend Rick O'May, who was like my father figure. We went to see this in 3D and IMAX. The IMAX was amazing for this film.
Really?
And I'm not going to give too much away, but there's a cool scene about the Shining movie, which I thought was really well done how they did that. And here's all the characters from the film. This movie, it just has a lot of 80s nostalgia in it, even though it takes place in the year 2045. And so it's about this young man here, and he's in this virtual world called the Oasis, and they have to find these keys. And if they get the keys, they get to be the owner of the Oasis. And that's all I'm going to tell you about it. If you haven't seen this, do yourself a favor and watch this film. And they even have remember the movie, the cartoon movie, The Iron Giant?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Well, there it is. The Iron Giant's in this film. And now, for the most exciting part
Iconic.
of the show,
My goodness.
is my review on the Fat Form.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, do tell.
I cannot express how much I love this episode. It was the best. Okay, so the first guest was Courtney Taylor of the band the Dandy Warhols. Now, one of them was, I don't know, the one was Courtney. I think the other guy was Taylor. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a little confusing. Courtney Taylor, because they don't really say who's who. And one was the drummer, and I think the other one was the guitarist. And they talked about their early days when they were starting out. They were doing Beatle cover songs and stuff like that. And and one was criticizing the Beatles songs, but the drummer was a huge Beatles fan, and he was inspired by Ringo. All the drummers they've ever interviewed on this on the Fab Forum are all inspired by Ringo. I like to see Ringo getting some recognition because it's
Oh, he
always
deserves the
Paul,
recognition.
John, or George. But I like that Ringo was in the
Yeah, I'm gonna go
spotlight for
too.
this one. And then
Okay.
the second one was Aerosmith, uh, uh,
Joe,
Joe Perry. And
Joe.
And you know what? He talked about listening to the Beatles when he was young, and when he was 10 years old, he went to see in the theater A Hard Day's Night, and that inspired him to start playing guitar. But when he was playing it, he's left-handed, but you know what? He learned to play a right-handed guitar,
He's
even though
left-handed.
he's left-handed. And I thought that was really amazing. And about the Dandy Warhols, the two guys there that were talking in the interview, they said music can change your life. Music can make you feel something that nothing else can ever make you feel. And I said, I like that. I love that they said that. And I sent you something today, a link for a song because they played this. They debuted it on the Fat Forum that night. Beyonce doing her cover of Blackbird. Did you listen to it, Kate?
Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna do them with your song reviews because we got
Okay. I just want to
Blackbird
make sure that.
Newsboys Heaven on Earth music video review.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good.
Oh wait, I thought it was terrific, and we'll get to that.
All right.
But yeah, wow, Joe Perry. Man, I don't know about the first one, but I know
It was. Yeah, it wasn't live. It was just a repeat of an old interview they did. I thought it was interesting.
Oh no, I like Joe Perry from Aerosmith. Like, oh yeah, he's a fantastic musician in his own right. You know, I saw Aerosmith. Let's see here. Started Ames Community College in 2014. So in 2015, I saw Aerosmith up at Shining Frontier Days. I had the opportunity to go see Aerosmith, and when the word got out that Aerosmith was going, and I'm just like, I'm there. So you just don't have to ask me twice. Yeah, I was. I grew up listening to Aerosmith since I was 6. So it's like it was a big deal for me to be there, And when I heard the opening riff to "I'm Back in the Saddle Again" live, Joe Perry has that riff, the dun 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 dun. It just gave me legit goosebumps just to hear those riffs. Legit goosebumps, and the whole show was just fantastic. And what I like about now, back to Joe here, looking nerdjacking. Sorry, it's a word. Okay. Look it up, people. But Joe is a versatile. Oh, there you go. Jeff saw Aerosmith at 87. Ooh, great time to see him too, Jeff.
Well, you guys are lucky. I've never seen Aerosmith live.
Oh, nothing but just music. I'm like, it was great. It was like just listening to a rock band. That's pretty much where I was at. I'm just, of course, being me, I'm singing to every single song they were performing, which was great. But Joe is just great. He's a gifted guitarist. His solo records are just phenomenal as well. And I don't think, it's like people love Joe, but I don't think they nearly give Joe Perry enough credit.
I was impressed that a left-handed guitarist was playing a right-handed guitar.
He wasn't even left-handed.
When I heard this interview, I was thinking, damn, I wish Kate was here sitting next to me hearing this right now.
Oh, I'll be even more. You about all that. But Joe's fun. He's just fun to watch. My friend Phil's up in Michigan got to meet him when he and the Joe Perry Project were performing last year, and she got to meet him. She actually wore a shirt that says, "If lost, return me to Joe Perry." And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. She loves Joe Perry. If I'm lost, return me to Joe Perry. I'm like.
And he even said how amazing it is to be working with Steven Tyler.
Oh, well, I think Joe knows Steven Tyler best too, in my opinion. He does, and so if you really look at it too, Joe and Steven just wrote incredible songs for Aerosmith, and it's amazing.
But I don't remember if he said who created the band. I don't remember if he said it. I don't think he mentioned that, but
I should know this. I should know this, but it's not in my head right now.
But he just talked about his career, how he started out, and how he was inspired by the Beatles to become a guitarist. See, the Beatles inspire everybody.
I tend to think, the Beatles were very inspirational in ways. I think they created a wave of rock that inspired many people to be successful. And look at that, It's just Joe Perry he inspired. He inspired a lot. They inspired a lot of people.
And it took A Hard Day's Night, the movie, to make him at 10 years old want to learn guitar.
What? A Hard Day's Night movie? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's killer guitar.
And he said he got a guitar, and it came with a CD to show you all the different chords.
Why did I not? See, James, now you're getting me thinking, like, why did I... What? You know what? You asked that question. You look it up. Look it up.
What am I looking for? Oh, for who started the band. Okay, let me see.
I'd like to say I know the answer, but I'll be a lie. I should know the answer, but I don't. Don't ask me why, people. Do not ask me why. I should know this. Just wait for the oh dumb moment. The oh dumb moment's gonna happen. But yeah, that's cool. The Fat Forum sounds like it's a really good show to be listened to on Sirius XM.
Ah, my guess is right too. Aerosmith is an American hard rock band from Boston, Massachusetts. I can't say that. It's hard for me to pronounce because I'm going to say it differently. But I'm just going to say it the way I say it because you're going to find it funny
Good,
anyway.
just say it.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, because I can't pronounce it right. I always have problems with that.
Boston.
Formed in October 1970, the group originally included vocalist Steven Tyler, lead guitarist Joe Perry, rhythm guitarist Ray Tabano, bassist Tom Hamilton, and drummer Joey Kramer. Although Tabano was replaced by Brad Whitford early the following year. So there we go. I had a feeling it was Steven Tyler that started the band.
Well, my mom was in high school when Aerosmith made their first appearance.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
She's followed them ever since. So.
And I was 1 year old when they started.
No comment on my end. So no comment on my end, people. No comment on my end. I'm an 80s baby, so what? So no comment. I'm like, no comment. But anyway, so we're gonna go to our song review. So let's talk about the Newsboys first. So we previously listened to their song "Heaven and Earth," and now, as of this morning, they released their music video for it, "Heaven on Earth." And what did you think of it?
I thought it was better than the other video because at least you get to see the band doing their thing, get to see them playing their instruments and having a good time playing it. I preferred this video to the other one.
Oh, because the other video was like a visualizer. This was like the real deal.
Yeah, with just the lyrics and everything. I said, no, I like this one more. It just spoke more volumes to me. I was glued to it. I was like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah, no, the Newsboys are very passionate about their music. There are different generations of Newsboys down for all versions, to be perfectly honest with you, because I've created so many memories with all versions. And, the Newsboys it's just my opinion, this is just my take on it, but I think the Newsboys are bringing back like Christian revival music in ways. Because I can feel that revival, for me, feeling that revival brings me hope.
And when I look at them playing, you look at them looking at each other, they're having fun.
They're best friends. They're best friends.
They're having fun playing together.
Well, the lead singer, Michael, I've met him twice.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I've met him twice. He's very nice. He's a people person. He loves meeting people. He's very nice. And he's just fun to talk to. I also got to meet the whole band last time as well, and the whole band's just a really nice group of people.
Wow, that was so cool.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Also, I believe I don't know what year that was. 2017. I can't. I should know this, but it's numbers, people. It's numbers, people. We all know. Most of you should know by now. Myself and numbers do not go well together. I'm better in the writing and artsy department, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But it was like the Newsboys United tour where they had Peter Fuller and Phil Joel come from the original line to come back, and the current lineup, they all clashed together to create this tour called Newsboys United. And they dropped over by here in Loveland, and I got to go see that, and that was just as magical as ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately, due to timing, I couldn't see the Newsboys up in Loveland because I had this thing going on. So
yeah,
I wasn't too peachy keen about that. I really want, because when word got out the Newsboys were coming back up here, I'm like, oh yeah, you okay?
Yeah.
Good. It's just like, oh hey, yeah, let's go. And then next thing you know, boom, you need surgery. When? Boom. I'm like, okay. All right. But the surgery's helping as far as I know, but missing the Newsboys, I don't know. But I feel they might come back someday.
Sometimes you got to make sacrifices.
Yeah, well, I need it because I was in nerve pain too. So
yeah. And I don't want you in pain. I want you to feel you're at your best.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, I went to that Newsboys concert with 2 bad knees. So, with 2 bad knees, and that still didn't stop me. But, well, the circumstances I was in, I couldn't make it happen. I wasn't too happy about it, but it was okay. I watched some of the videos from the performance on YouTube, and they did really well. So did Mercy Me. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mercy Me up in Estes Park eons ago. And so, but anyway, I love it. And did you know, in the music video where, like the background is blue and you see Michael, just like saying words and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually from Acts. I can't remember the Bible chapter, Acts, ACT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They were actually saying, I can't remember which verse or chapter, but there were actual words from the book of Acts, which I thought was cool, personally.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool. But overall, what do you give the Newsboys?
10 on 10.
10 on 10 for me. It's like I haven't listened to Christian music for forever. And, and the Newsboys, in my opinion, just keep getting better and better and better. And it's always been an honor and privilege to watch the band just keep going. It's just fun to watch. It's fun to watch. I hope they catch him again someday. That would be a blessing. It would be. But I know they just announced, I saw on my Facebook feed, I think it was they were going to have revival nights during the summer. But that's definitely not around here. And that's okay, though. I think it's great that they're incorporating some other ideas to worship and bring a sense of community and stuff. I think that was great. That was actually really nice to hear. So, but I'm glad you liked it. They're just great. They're a great band. I love them. They're just fun.
Now, I'm dying to know what you thought of Beyonce's Black.
Oh, now you want to know about the Blackbird, right?
And that actually was the original backing track that Paul McCartney did. That you heard at the beginning.
It was a little... the lyrics are good. I like the lyrics. But the tempo was just a little too slow for me. Just a little bit.
And I like all the different ladies that were singing in it.
I do like that. It's just the musical tempo was just a little bit too slow for me. Just a little, just by this much.
But she got the thumbs up from Paul McCartney himself. He said he really liked it.
That's a compliment.
Now, if you get something nice like that from Paul, you know you've done something right.
That's a compliment itself. I'm pretty sure you fall over if Paul McCartney gave you a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I'd be fainting.
Honestly, I don't know why. I'll probably just give him a thumbs up back. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know why I would do.
Because that's from her new album.
Yeah, no, I like Beyonce, but I kind of like her better in the pop era.
Well, finally a Beyonce song that I actually did like, and she didn't butcher it. I said,
Beyonce's not a bad artist, I miss. I like her song "Crazy Right Now." Get crazy right. I like that one. Oh, what's the other one I like by her? Single Ladies. I like that one.
Oh yeah, all the single ladies. Remember the dance they do? And they do like kind of like this or something.
Yeah. Or for me, I'm just like, be my own kind of weird. But
yeah. So, what do you rate Blackbird by Beyonce?
I'll probably give it a 9.
I give it a 10 on 10, definitely.
Well, I'm giving it a 9 only because it's just a little too slow for my forte. It needs to,
but you know what the song is about, right?
Yes, I know what it's about. I'm just saying I don't like the musical vibe. It's too slow a little bit.
It's about the civil rights movement, like all the black people that like black girls were not supposed to go to school and stuff like that. And
I know. I'm not opposed to that.
That's what Paul wrote the song about.
All I'm saying is I just don't like how slow the musical tempo was.
Well, to each his own. I thought the tempo was perfect.
I'm glad you thought it was. I was just that, I just needed, if it picked up a couple, maybe like 3 more steps, I would have been okay with it.
I thought the harmonies were just dead
No,
on.
the harmony was spot on. I mean, that's not a question at all. The harmony was spot on. It's just that musical tempo. It kind of just drove me crazy a little bit. I mean, I like my music
I was
being.
nervous when they played it. I was like, oh my God, am I going to hate this or am I going to love this? Because when people, I like most covers of Beatles songs, but sometimes most of the artists will butcher it. I was nervous about it. I said, what is she going to do with this song? Am I going to be impressed or am I not? Do I give it a
Well,
thumbs
I
up
think
or
that's
do I
the
give it a
beauty of
thumbs down?
music. That's the beauty of music, and some music will leave us surprised, some will just leave us disappointed. That's just the beauty of it. You just
Well,
don't know.
Beyonce, if you're watching our stream right now, I'm giving you 2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
I'll give you a thumb up because I can't put up 2.
Yeah, that's true. You can't.
I can give you a thumb up, but I can't give you 2 because I'm a cast. But
so, how's it typing?
Okay, so you really want to know how I survived work? Is that what you want to know?
Yes, I'm curious how you're typing with the cast on. How do you make it work?
That was actually tedious than I thought it would be, but I got through it. What I did was, I was able to. I'm not give you all my secrets, but I was able to type with this hand, and if I had to, go up on my keyboard and do like this, press shift to get a quotation mark or something, I have to do this. But other than that, it was all easy until somebody put the tour dates in the wrong format. Back one arm.
So you're a one-armed bandit.
For another week, starting Monday, I'll be 1 week away ditching this cast, that's for sure. But work went fine. What stores caught my attention? Which there are 2 stores from work that I'm going to talk about here in a minute, but there was something about Lizzo saying she's quitting music amid of her alleged lawsuit, and then I don't know. Been writing news about that too. I don't know about that one either. Everything's alleged and allegedly, and I'm just kind of keeping my nosy out of that one as well. Oh yeah, there was something about Kiss, which I'll bring up right now. They sold their catalog. James.
Yeah, I heard. No, when you said that, I was trying to think who told me that.
Yeah.
Someone bought their catalog.
Yeah, they sold their catalog to a company that's actually in charge of the ABBA Experience Tour or something like that.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, George sent me that the other day. That's why I was concentrating. Don't worry. I was just thinking who told, because I just blanked for a second to think who had told me that.
Let me pull this up a little. Yeah, I find that kind of interesting considering the fact that yes, they're done, which is still hurts me to this day, but that's okay. I still love them. And considering the fact that they're creating their avatars for shows in 2027, and yeah, their avatars are supposed to make their debut in 2027.
Oh, so they're gonna do the ABBA thing and have an avatar kind of show.
Yeah, that's what they're looking at, because I think there's a lot of people are not happy with that. I'm okay with that, just because I think it's just a really good way of keeping the band alive without the.
But the holograms can't actually see or interact with the audience, can they?
I don't know. That's the beauty of it. So it says here that according to Forbes, Swedish entertainment firm Pop House has acquired the music catalog, likeness, and brand name of Kiss. The company announced on Thursday, with the American rock band joining the ranks of several other prominent artists like Bruce Springsteen and Rod Stewart, who have sold rights to their catalogs in recent years. In the press release, these are the key facts, people. Key facts. Pop House said the acquisition includes the band's artist share of their master recordings and publishing rights of their songs. The financial terms of the deal were not disclosed. I think it was disclosed. I think. Pop House said it will work closely with the band to make special digital avatars of the band, which the group revealed on the last day of its farewell tour in December, saying it will allow the band and their unique personas to live forever. So basically what they're doing with the avatars is that it's the way to keep the band alive forever, and I'm okay with that. I think that's fair. So that's what they're doing. I could have sworn there was, let me look it up. Hang on a second. I'm going to look up the work website because I think there was the amount mentioned. I think. I'm not entirely sure.
But I bet that's going to be bloody expensive to get tickets for something like that.
Well, it's a good idea because they're the ones that are working with the avatars, you know? If people are like, what are you doing this now? And I'm like, why not? Why not?
I think they were going to, I heard on the Beatles channel once, I think they're going to even do a hologram thing of Roy Orbison.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Roy Orbison. He's good.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so Kiss sells music catalog and rise for $3 million to Pop House.
Wow.
$300 million.
Oh my God.
According to me on this. It says here that Pop House CEO Per Sedin told Billboard that, quote unquote, we want to keep the legacy. We want to extend it and amplify for new generations. The John Lagerlof, head of investment Pop House, adds the band has consistently been able to appeal to new generations of fans. Our mission is to fulfill the band's vision to become immortal and to let new generations discover and be part of the Kiss journey and carry it forward. With the help of the fans' energy, the band, our expertise and creativity, we will make that vision happen. So I like this idea, you know, but the thing about too is that I think, you know, the Kiss avatars would be a good idea. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people are against it. I think it's a good idea because, you know, the band left a big legacy. And, of course, their legacy can always be felt through their music. And I'm a fan of Kiss, you know, and we all know this. And so it's like, of course I find peace listening to their music. I always found peace listening to their music. It's just, you know, not being able to see the personas again on stage. That
hurts. Live on forever in hologram form.
Yeah, so that's why I think they're doing that. I think it's great. You know, I kind of, but I think 2027, so I don't even want to count. Never mind. So I think it's cool that they're doing that. I mean, I can understand why people will get upset. They should just leave the band alone, but I think it's good. Yeah, well, there are some fans.
Yeah, when George told me about this, he said he sold it to ABBA, but he didn't really go into detail what it was. But then when you said this, now I understand it more, what actually they were doing. Now it makes more sense. And did you get the little thing I sent you on Instagram, the little thing about Kiss that I sent you? That I forwarded it to you?
I've been on Instagram lately. Let me look it up. But anyway, I think it's a harmless thing, and they're not the only. Hi, Dave.
Well, Gene Simmons sells Kiss everything. I thought Kiss caskets were a novelty. Now they're selling Kiss cattle prods. Interesting. Nah, I don't think so.
Nah. Would you send me? Sorry, man. Let me take a look here. What about good more Kiss? What about Kiss? Oh yeah, the teaser. Yeah, I actually shared that teaser, the teaser to the trailer to when the word got out about the avatars during that December performance. So yeah, I've seen that before. It's very interesting stuff though. So, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see where this goes and what comes out of it.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be good.
No, I think it's going to be great, especially, you know, that they're taking this long to create those avatars. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's for me as a fan. Yes, I said catalogs.
Catalogs.
And as a fan, you know, it's like, as a fan, for me, not being able to see the personas again, that hurts. Because, it's like I've been a Kiss fan since I was 17. So it's like, so it's just like, yeah, I know they're still around and I'm happy for them. I always will be happy for them. It's just,
You know what this means?
I'm going to miss them.
Ace Frehley will be in it.
Huh?
Ace Frehley will be part of the holograms. For those who never got to see Ace.
No, pull back the reins on that one, buddy. That's
No?
Tommy Bayer.
So there won't be any Ace.
I don't know.
Peter Chris.
I know nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. Hold the reins on that one, buddy. No, we were saying like, nope, but Ace is still out there. He has his successful what do you call it? Solo album, his new solo album, which sounds really good, by the way, guys.
Wow.
It really does. I didn't have to listen to it. I heard his latest single. It's fantastic. I'm not just saying that. Ace is a gifted musician. He really is. And Peter Chris is too. I know Peter Chris is still around doing stuff as well. And he looks really good. Both of them look really good. Very healthy.
Nice.
So, very healthy. Just to be clear, I don't hate anybody. So,
nope.
Never. I love all versions of Kiss. There's no hating.
Nope.
But
well,
no,
I'm just getting you into Kiss more now. So I don't really know what's real and what's not, because I'm just getting into them.
What do you mean by what's real, what's not?
Like who's in the band, who's still in the band, and who's not. But I know Gene
Simmons still a band, James.
Yeah, I know that. I know they're still a band, but I just thought that maybe who are the original members?
I know nothing. I know what you're asking. I know nothing.
Well, who were the original members at the beginning?
The original members, you got Gene, Paul, Ace, and Peter.
Okay. Did most of them have a falling out and they left?
Allegedly. I'm only saying allegedly because I wasn't there.
Okay.
I wasn't there.
Oh, I'm not asking stupid questions here. I just want to know about Kiss because I'm falling in love with their music now, and I just want to know.
The thing for me though is, I can't go based on what they said. So I can't go based off that. It's just like because I wasn't there, I don't know anything. It's kind of like the whole John Roche thing. I wasn't there, so I can't say anything because I wasn't there.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah, so for me, I wasn't there to see what happened, so I support all versions of Kiss regardless, because I think all versions of Kiss are phenomenal, and although some will disagree with me, which I understand, but I think they're great. I never get tired of hearing Kiss music. Never get tired. Plus, we're never too old to stop listening to Kiss either. I think it's great you're getting into their music.
Oh yeah, after I listened to that album Destroyer, that Mark Anthony K doesn't like. He said it's crap. I thought it was the most amazing album I ever heard, because I was sitting there, I didn't even know the lyrics to Shout It Out Loud. I was going, shout it, shout out loud. I didn't even know.
That's why every time I heard that live up in Cheyenne or in Denver, not naming the number, and then I'm in so much trouble now. Oh well. And then what else? Even the first time I heard Shout Out Loud, I was singing at the top of my lungs. So it's just like, how can you not sing along to it?
Yeah.
I mean,
and then when I heard Beth, I was like, oh my God, what a beautiful song that was.
Beth is good. I like Beth. I like the way Eric Singer plays Beth too. He plays it on piano. I didn't realize he was.
I think it's piano on the actual album too, if I'm not mistaken.
But no.
God of Thunder, the other one I like on that one.
Beth is magical, and also hearing Eric Singer sing Beth is just as good. So.
Yeah, God of Thunder was another one that I was rocking out to. I was like, yeah, I love this.
Oh, Gene! Oh, I love it when Gene does that segment too. With that, never gets old. It always gives me goosebumps. That's what I like about Gene. He always gives me goosebumps with his performance. It's just like good times too, like where he used to fly up to this platform that's like up on the ceiling. It was cool. He would spit out blood and blood's dripping, and he goes. Shoo. I thought that was cool.
Oh my God.
No, it's iconic. I love it. I love it because he has that fake blood in his mouth when he starts playing, and you can see that blood just slowly dripping down his face. I'm just like, I just love how Gene created that. It's just like no one can do it better like that.
Like, how does he not get it dripping onto his guitar?
I don't know if it does. All I know is that it's all over his uniform, all over his costume and stuff. But
for me, when I watched them in a live concert on YouTube, how do they walk around those heavy boots? I mean, their feet must hurt after 2 hours of singing and stuff.
I can't even wear heels, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I have bad joints, so it's
you saw the size of those things? Like, how do they even walk around those things? I mean, after an hour, my feet are killing me.
I know, I do like
their
boots, though. I do. There was a what was it? Stress here. Sorry. There's a Colorado Kiss tribute band called Kiss M, and the lead singer, who was dressed like Paul, actually had a pair of Paul's Sonic boots from the Sonic Boom tour. He was wearing them.
Ah.
And after the show, I asked if I could see his shoes, his boots.
Wow.
He didn't want. He said I couldn't touch them, but he showed them to me. You can't touch me. You can look at them. Ooh, those were nice boots. Not gonna lie, those were nice boots. But it was cool. I heard that the Kiss tribute band's actually making a comeback. They're supposed to be coming back, I think, this year, and they're very popular up here in northern Colorado. So I might have to go over and check that out.
Does the Gene Simmons guy?
Everybody's the character. There's the Gene Simmons. There's the Paul. There's Tommy Ace, and there's Eric/Peter. Yeah.
So he does the tongue thing and points to the audience.
Yep. It's cool though. They stick to I reckon last time I saw them, oh sweet, Padres are tied. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
And Rockies are actually winning. Hallelujah! Keep it up. It won't last long. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. They're good though. So I know I got to interview the guy who does his name's Michael Morrow. He was with his other rock band over at the Stampede, and he's a big rock fan, and he loves Kiss. When I got to interview him for class, he was telling me how he grew up listening to Kiss, and it was really cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of tribute bands. Like I've seen Rush tribute band. There's a Van Halen tribute band that's coming up here, and they have 5 stars. So I'm trying to see if I can go see that one too. That would be fun to see. Here's some Van Halen in northern Colorado. I'm like, oh yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
So, and really quick, I do have some King Crimson news. Let me look up here.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I thought George would be here with us. I guess he's napping. He's been very tired because
he's probably recovering.
His ankle was hurting the other day. So today he didn't do any strenuous work. They had him there sitting in a chair, just being the greeter at Walmart for the day.
Well, that's good that he got to sit down.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I got it right here. This was a cool news story. Tools, Dan Carey to join Adrian Belew and Tony Levine and Steve Vai for King Crimson tribute tour.
Wow.
And according to the article, Robert Fripp, I believe that's his name, Fripp, F-R-I-P-P. Yep. Has given his blessing for this. He's not going to be a part of it, but he has given his blessing. Which I thought was nice. So it says that former King Crimson bandmates Adrian Belew and Tony Levine will be celebrating King Crimson's 80s era with a series of North American dates featuring Steve Vai and Tool's drummer Danny Carey. The band will present music from 1981's Discipline, 1982's Beat, and 1984's Three of Perfect Pair. So pardon me if I butcher his name, Belew and Levine were invited to join King Crimson in 1981 and remained in the lineup until Robert Fripp put the group on hiatus again in 1984. Both musicians were also part of the next generation of King Crimson from 1994 to 2008. Levine continued to be in the band until King Crimson's final tour in 2021. Fripp has given his blessing to this new project, which I think is great. I love hearing that. It's a short article, but basically I think it's cool because there are definitely still people out there who want to hear King Crimson music, especially in the 80s. Yeah, I think that's great. The Steve Vai and Tool's drummer Danny Carey, I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Great musician.
That's going to be cool.
That would be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I like King Crimson. Very talented band.
They go back into the 80s?
They go into the 80s. Apparently they had the album 81, 82, and 84.
I didn't even know about them back then. I only knew about them maybe in the 2000s or the late 90s.
So it's cool. I think they're going to Denver, I think. Look here. There's a lot of California dates, so they're going to be in San Diego. No.
I guess you're going to want to go see them.
Denver, Colorado, Paramount Theater in November.
Ooh.
Well, if we do go, here's the thing. If we do go to Vegas in November, they'll be in Las Vegas. So that's what I've been noting. I'm like, well, that's early November.
Go see them there.
Early October, early November. I'm like, well, go early November. Maybe I could catch them in Vegas.
Perhaps you can.
So, but yeah, I mean, this whole tour days, they have a long string of dates. So, but I think it's cool. I'm really glad that Robert Fripp gave them their blessing, and I think that's just wonderful that like sharing the legacy of King Crimson, and I think it should be shared. To be perfectly honest with you. I mean, they were like I think they are prog rock. I would think, in my opinion. What do you think?
It's funny. In the early 80s, I never even knew who King Crimson was.
I mean, it's like, what was it? It's kind of like you tell me Joe Perry's left-handed, but he plays the right-hand guitar. See, I didn't even know that. I'm like, like, interesting.
Now you know why I call it the platform going to Beatles school. Because I learn something every week from these musicians and stuff. I just get awe. I'm in awe of everything that I hear.
No, that's why I love being like a music journalist too, because it gives me the opportunity to hear stuff. Musicians that I never knew existed, that I knew this band, but I didn't know they wrote these songs or they made that album. So it's like I like learning stuff about that. You never. And
I've never said this before on camera, and I'm going to say it to you right now. You teach me things, and I teach you things about music, and that's why we work well together like this.
No, I agree. I mean, it's like in fact, you just learned that King Crimson had albums in the 80s. Yeah, I just learned that Joe Perry's left-handed and plays with like guitar. Like, I mean, you saw my face too when you mentioned that. I'm like, what? It's like I didn't even know that. I did not know that, and I think that's great.
Yeah. If you're wondering what I'm drinking, Canada Dry Ginger Ale.
Water.
And I got my water too.
Oh, good. I'm like, water.
My water is always sitting here all day with me.
I'm trying to get off the soda train as much as possible. But yeah, but anyway, so guys, check it out. Looks like we got the members from Red Crimson are gonna go on tour with Steve Vai and Tools Dan.
Wow, that's gonna be exciting.
80s King Crimson, which I think is great. It gives like the new generation, today's generation.
What was their biggest hit in their first '80s album? Maybe I know it. What was their big hit? King Crimson. Can't talk.
Oh, I know the album, so I'm not too familiar with all the songs. Be honest with you.
Because if I knew a song, I'd say, okay, I know that song.
Yeah, I think King Crimson was definitely like a proggy. I know, like in early career, they were like a cast is itchy. Oh, I know they were like prog rock.
Yeah, prog rock. I don't know. I don't really. I have to listen to King Crimson. I think I know their music, but I'm not sure.
I do like King Crimson though. They're very influential in the proggy area. Proggy. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got today, guys. But King Crimson's cool though. If you guys haven't heard King Crimson, look them up. They're a great band. Great band. I'm very open-minded with music.
I'm surprised you've never heard of the Dandy Warhols. They're famous.
I know who Andy Warhol is.
Yeah. He was that guy that did all those weird paintings and photography things.
Yeah, I know who that is, but no, I never heard of that band before, no.
Well, you learn something new every day.
You ready? I'll make you big. Oh, yeah.
What am I doing big?
I don't know. Wait, you said make you big, did you?
No. No, I was just...
I'm all out of sorts today, people.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, I hope everyone had a good Easter. I spaced that. I hope everybody had a good Easter and guys
had an amazing Easter.
Yeah, he got to hang out
with a chocolate lab puppy named Maple.
She got to hang out with puppies.
Followed me to the car. She wanted to go home with me.
Yeah, so he was hanging out with puppies. I was dyeing my hands with eggs.
Yeah, and that puppy, just when I held her and she put her head on my shoulder, I was like, oh, this is heaven.
Speaking of dogs, what did Waffles do last night that had me chasing her around the house? She's developing into her own, personal character. She's if anybody knows what Waffles is, she's a mutt, but she's the most beautiful mutt. Very happy girl, very loyal, loving. She's a blessing to me. Mm-hmm. And yeah, for Smokey. So I think it's great. But anyway, and she decided to get something from the king litter and started running around the house with it. Yeah. So the minute I start saying, "Come here," and she goes like that. I'm like, "Don't do it." Like, come here, and she's like acting like she's gonna bolt. And I'm like, "Don't you dare do it! Don't do it!" And then she's gone.
You know what song automatically comes to mind when I hear you say that? Relax, don't do it.
Yeah, it's funny though, but she's a great dog. Where is she? She's probably sleeping or she's upstairs. But she's a great dog. I'm glad I found another dog to keep me company.
Yeah.
She snores too, people. You have to hear that dog snore. That dog snores. That is how I know she's in a happy state. She snores when she sleeps.
Well, Mark Anthony Kaye, that's on with Patrick and me and Vance. Well, he has his dog when we're on Patrick's stream sometimes, and his dog's name is Shadow. You could hear that thing snoring a mile away.
Oh, you can probably hear Waffles snore a mile away. There's times where I'm sleeping, I hear it like that. I'm like, what is that? That's creepy. Then I look over because she has to be in the fenced area. Otherwise, at night, she'll pee and poo everywhere.
Yeah.
Is she?
Well, they have those invisible fences that you can get where they have the.
No. I keep her in a fenced area here at night. next to my bed, but during the day she gets free roam, and she follows me everywhere. She even whines when I'm in the restroom, people. Just
Aw.
whines. She just wants to know why she can't be with me, but no. But it's funny. I love her, though. She's a blessing. She's a great dog. She really is. She's doing a lot better than December. I mean, I think she was abused previously, so it took her December, so what? Was it January? It took 4 months so far to get better. But she's doing really well. She's a strong dog. I love that dog to death. She's a great dog. So,
Yeah.
so James, you got any other things to mention?
Well, Sunday, there's an open house at my house from 2 to 4. So hopefully we get a good buyer and we get a good deal on the house. But I'm not so good at that kind of stuff. And then Monday we have the eclipse. So keep your eyeballs in your head and don't look up at the sun directly or you're going to go blind. And then next Thursday,
you don't want to do that, people. Don't go blind.
And then next Thursday will be my birthday. I'm turning 55, not 85, Kate. 55.
Oh, 65. Got it.
So Wednesday night, well, maybe we can have a little celebration to celebrate my birthday day early. I think on the Thursday, my friends that used to live in the house where Bella lives now, they're coming in because her husband, Jill's husband, Tony, he works at a pizza place. So he's going to bring me pizza for lunch. And they have 2 little girls, and they just had a baby boy, Levi, a few months back. So I get to see him and hold him and all that good stuff. So they're going to come see me on my birthday. So that should be fun.
Maybe Bella, the dog, will visit you.
Well, I'm going to see Bella tomorrow for coffee at 2 p.m.
Oh, that's lovely. She'll be happy to see you.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy.
I'm still watching church online because there's no way I'm leaving the house with this on. Not gonna happen. Not happening. Should be back in church.
And I'm hoping to be back streaming on the 14th. So, Dave, prepare yourself for the 14th. We're going to be back in action, you and me, doing what we do best. And, of course, Kate, I hope you'll be there, too.
Well, we'll see. So, the 14th, you said?
Yeah.
I think I can make it. That's when I'm going back to church. So, I think
Sunday night, I talked to Royce on the camera, and Royce is in for my Beatles round table.
I know, I was there.
Yeah, I said Kate will be there. And so I got Michael and him, but I said you just have to ask Chris Elliott because I don't know how to contact him.
Oh, it's okay. He'll show up. I think everybody's just busy right now with things, and it takes a while for things, good things to happen.
But I know it's going to happen, and thank God I have a really good knowledge of the Beatles, or else if I'd set this thing up, I'd be setting myself up for failure. But I know this is going to work. Because I have a good knowledge of the Beatles, so I know a lot of stuff. So I know I can lead this thing.
You can do it.
And what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to have everybody I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves to my crew, like who don't know them, and I'm going to say tell a bit about yourselves a little bit, and then we'll get into the
I don't know. Introduction
subject at hand.
But speaking of waffles, hi baby girl. What are you doing? There you are. Hi. Oh, hi baby girl.
Aw, can we see Waffles?
What are you doing?
Hi Waffles.
James says hi.
Hi baby girl.
She says hello. Woke up from my nap.
Aw.
She's a good girl. No, good.
Yeah.
Now, introductions. Oh, man. Introductions. Oh, boy. I'm awful with those, but I'll give it my best. Somebody.
Well, I thought it would be a nice start too, so they know they get an idea who these people are, and then we get into the business at hand.
I think myself, Royce, and Michael are well known. Just saying. Not to give introductions, but I know we'll do it regardless. So
yeah, I think that would be a nice way to start the show with just everybody introducing themselves. Well, I don't have to because they know me. It's just you guys that I'm going to have say it because everybody in my channel knows who you are. but it's still a good thing to do it,
No, I
and then
get you.
everybody can say
I'll do
what
it.
they do.
I'm
Yeah.
just horrible with introductions. I mean horrible people. Bad. Really.
And at the end, I'm going to tell them on the YouTube side just to drop their links to their channels in the chat, and so
Easy.
everybody can subscribe to them.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
But I'll have to make the mods first to do that.
Well, James, I tell you what, I told James this backstage. We all know I love Alice Cooper, right?
Yeah.
So Wednesday night, I was just not feeling it at all. And all of a sudden, you know how we forgot to do Yeehaw at the end, so I found out and I thought about it too. I'm like, we got to do Yeehaw, and here I am, and here's Coop talking about freaky facts, and he was saying how, what was it? Guns. United States is the largest in manufacturing guns. And what do you say to that? Say, James.
Wait, I got something prepared for it. I'm not going to say it yet. Let me do my outro, and then I have something prepared.
No, tell me what Coop said first.
Oh, what?
Okay.
You lost me there for a second.
No, I say that when Coop did what I told you about Coop, what did he say?
Yeehaw!
That's what I was looking for. Guys, when he said that, I just cracked up and smiled. I thought that was that
I got something prepared at the end.
Just positive. I've been reading nothing but positive stuff today and hearing positive stuff, and I'm just very blessed for that. That helped a lot. It really did. So I appreciate you all. I love you all. So James, outro.
All right. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. And Alice Cooper, this one's for you, baby. Yeehaw! Alice Cooper! You like that?
Oh my gosh. I tell you what,
for the moment.
I mean, from reading Richard Simmons' wonderful Facebook post this morning, to hear Coop say that, and then hearing the Newsboys music, and also been listening to some other positive music as well. It has really helped. I'm like, but hearing Coop just go, yeah, like, yeah, I'm just like, I was sold. I'm like, I'm like, he gets us. I love it. He gets us.
I love it too.
It's like, I'm pointing to my phone because I'm listening to my phone, pointing to my phone, going like, oh, he gets us. That's great. It's just like, I think the first time I ever heard, this is the first time I heard him say he actually talked to Uncle yeehaw. I'm like, yeehaw. Like, yeehaw.
I can't picture him doing that.
But actually, him going yeehaw actually yeehawed back. So,
wow.
It was like at 12 a.m. in the evening, but I'm going yeehaw.
And then when you texted me that night, I think I was still, no, I think it was after the Fab Forum. I'm not sure if it was during or before or afterwards. I can't remember, but you texted me to tell me it.
Oh, I immediately texted you after you said it because I'm just going like, it's like up here was thriving, but I'm going like, you did not say that. You did not say that.
Wow.
And then, of course, reading Richard Simmons' posts always make my day. And shout out to Richard Simmons. Keep it up. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep your music rolling, too.
Wow.
Keep that rolling. I'm liking your music. Keep that rolling. Just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
James and I are rooting for you. Keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going. All right. Well, anyway, we got to get going. I got things to do before Coop's on, and the Rockies are actually winning a baseball game.
Yay.
Oh. All right. Well, we're out. So, James, you know what to say.
I just did my outro.
The Paul McCartney thing? Yes, keep punching, keep meowing.
Oh yeah, keep punching. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Love you make it like that?
Yeah.
James. The love you take is equal to the love you make.
I just did it before.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I'm lost. I'm lost today, people.
I did the outro already.
Okay, I'm already lost. Love you.
That's okay.
All right, we're out.
All right, see you later, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.